Well, g'day everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Train Life. I am loving the train life still. We are down here just sitting outside the Stuttgart pump jack. We're going to grab some barrels of oil, and we're going to take them up to the, where is the refinery? It's a fair way away. Where is it? It's over here. The Hanover refinery is where we are going to take them. So we're going to stop here and then we're going to head up to the refinery. It's quite a long trip now. I don't know whether I want to go. I know that that's the shortest route, but I don't know whether I want to go that way. I don't think there's any other refineries around, is there? There's the smeltery. There's no other refineries around anywhere that I can see, but that's the coal power plant. There's a coal mine over there, which we've taken some stuff from. There's nothing over this side. It's factory. There's another sawmill there. I didn't realize that there was another sawmill there. And it doesn't look like there's any other refinery. I really don't want to be going through this junction and this intersection again, unfortunately. So I think we might close that off and go from there through, or do we go down that way? Is that the way to go? We could go and pick up some coal, couldn't we? We can't pick any ore. We could pick up some food. We could pick up some food and take some food. The power plant requires the heating oil, but we've got to get the oil up the top. So what I think we might do is we might take 6 carriages from here, 6 carriages from, should we go the, we can't go the iron mine. Well, we could go the iron mine. What else do we have up here? We don't really have anywhere to drop that stuff off, but we have a food processing plant on the way. So we're going to get 6 carriages from there, 6 carriages from there. Stop off there and then stop off there, and we will do deliveries in that direction. Yes, that sounds pretty cool. All right, lovely. Hope all you guys are very, very well. Let's call in. Let's call into the Stuttgart pump jack and services right there. We want to take now. Apparently, and thank you very much to Trainsman for this. Apparently, you've got to do automatic drop-off for it to actually register on. And if we go back into here, if you have a look at the world, and you have a look at cities, for anything to register here, you actually have to do automatic drop-off. If you do manual drop-off like we've been doing, it won't work. So keep that in mind. So we need to make sure that we do that from now on. And that's why some of these things aren't registering, like city growth and stuff isn't registering for those reasons. All right, so let's just go back into that really quickly again. Stuttgart pump jack, services 3, take 3, deliveries 3, and crude oil, and we will take. We want to take 6 carriages, so we'll hit 4, and we will take those automatically. All right, lovely. Now, I'm not sure whether that actually applies to contracts as well. So, it may do. It may apply to contracts as well. I'm hoping that it doesn't. I should just check up on that while we are rolling into here to pick these up. Yeah, so it's when you do manual delivery and stuff, that is when it is the problem. So just make sure that if you are doing this and you're trying to build your cities up, that you select automatic delivery when you have that option. And as you guys know, I have been selecting manual delivery, so it hasn't been counting towards the city upgrades. So just keep that in mind. The other thing is, after last episode, thank you again to Trainsman. Left shift brings up that window, and you can switch cabins. Doing that, and that swaps you over to there, which is pretty cool. So keep that in mind as well. This train is actually pretty good for driving that way. I have had a go at it. and it's actually pretty cool. All right, so what are we doing? We're going to have to turn around, actually, aren't we? Well, we're not going to have to turn around, but we are going to have to... let's have a look at our station map now. Another tip for looking for those... excuse me. Another tip for looking for those stations, can we get in the other side? I think we can. To looking for those service stations is you'll see a red tower out there, a red phone tower or mobile tower, and it is those towers that that you actually go into to. Oh, I wonder whether or not. Let me try something. It's those towers. Those towers are nearly always next to a service center, so keep that in mind as well. So what I'm going to try out is I'm going to try reversing the train. No, I won't reverse the train. What I'll do is I'll go into shift and we'll swap over to the other side. We'll go through this way and move forward. Oh, bit of slippage there. Let's move up to the end of this, move in here, and we'll see if we can actually get the carriages on the back, because with this train that would actually be really, really cool if we could do that without having to turn our engine around there. But it may just automatically stick them on the back there, so I don't know. I'm just kind of hoping that we can try this out anyway. I was kind of hoping that it would be, that it would do it based on the direction you are sitting in your train when you're in a train that can go in both directions. All right, let's sit here and let's hook these up. Damn, didn't do it. All right, that's okay. That's all right. So what we'll do now is we will roll out of here, and we're going to have to, I think, turn ourselves around. So put a little bit of oomph in there. There's some people walking around there. That's pretty cool. Walking around all the pipelines after loading our train up. It's this is a pretty awesome station, really, isn't it? Very awesome station. All right, so I'm going to turn this train around, and after I get out here, there we go. I'm going to turn this around, and I will see you guys when we're getting in to pick up our coal. Which, actually, no. We can't do that, can we? Because we'll be doing manual delivery for that. Oh no, we'll try automatic delivery. We'll give it a test out. I'll give it a test out for you guys, and we'll see how we go. Alright, so I'm just going to call through to Nuremberg Farm it was that we're going to. Yes, it is. Just going to call through to them now so that they're aware that we are coming. Services take, which is 3. A delivery, which is 3. We'll take some grain, and we will take 6 carriages, and we will take those automatically. Request the wagons ready to be taken. Proceed to the station. Yes. Beautiful. All right, we're coming into Nuremberg Farm now. Now, from what I'm aware, you don't have to pull into, for automatic pickup, you don't have to pull into that area. You can, a designated area. You can actually do that from anywhere within the station. So I'm just going to test that out as well. Let's throw a little bit more brake on. Let's actually go around there. And see if we actually can. Yes, we can. Beautiful. All right, so I'm just staying in the in this particular spot here, because it's actually a turnaround. It actually goes right around the whole station, comes out over there, which is actually really cool. I do like these turnarounds very, very much. But doing automatic pickup means you could probably drive straight in towards towards one of the service stations and actually do it that way. So, all right, let's pull up here and throw these on. Where are we? Come on, slow him down. Slow him down. Yes, you do need a bit of oomph to to slow these beasts down, I can tell you. There we go. Probably could have put a little bit more brake in than that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Hook up these carriages. We'll have a squiz at what we've got out there. And we will take our... Oh, crap. Let's start moving. We'll get onto our map and we'll take that off. We are heading to Frankfurt Food Processing Plant up there, and then over to Hanover Refinery. I'm just doing it step at a time here. So let's see what we've got. There we go. We've got some grain carts over there as well now. So we've got a double whammy there, a double whammy. Okay guys, so what I've done is, as you can see, if I go into the map here, what I've done is I've actually put a waypoint here to bypass the power plant. And that way we don't have to go through any stations at all, and it should keep us on track for all of that. So that should be okay. There is a service station here. This is quite an intense junction here, isn't it? Which is pretty interesting. So we are going to get in and do some passenger stuff again at some particular point in time. At the moment, my employees are, let's see, my employees here. She's resting. They're both resting, but they're, look at that, 220,000 profit a day. She's leveled up. She's actually leveled up, so which is pretty cool. They are doing, what's she doing? She's doing a postage run at the moment. I am going to get probably this one here. I'm probably going to get her onto some warehouse runs. See, she's nearly leveled up again. Onto some warehouse runs, hopefully. And not warehouse runs, some cargo runs and stuff, because I am hoping that the and I'm pretty sure that the employees will help count towards city growth and stuff like that. She's still just doing her Berlin to Hanover on passenger services. So that's what she's doing there. Sorry, there we go. Lovely. All right, beautiful. Now here's a spot right here that the devs need to fix up. You can see how sharp this sudden increase in incline is, and that sort of needs to be sorted out. Now when I did drive the train down here prior to filming this episode, I was suffering massive frame rate losses going through here, like massive ones. So, oh, there we go. So hopefully. There we go. See, you can see I'm actually suffering them now as well. A few of them, but not as bad as what I was. So hopefully there'll be a little bit more optimization happening there at some point in time, because it's definitely not like my machine can't cope with something like this. So, but again, really good. Remember, guys, that these are only suggestions from me and things I'd like to see, because it is still only early access as well. Now, as far as I'm aware, there is some sort of update coming out soon, so I'm kind of looking very forward to that. Been considering buying myself one of the rail driver things, consoles, but I've been reading them and they've got such bad reviews, like cheap, plastic, horrible levers. Some of the levers don't work properly. They're too temperamental, or they're not accurate enough or something. And that thing for me is like $370 or $390. So I don't know whether it's I just don't know whether it's worth it, guys. If you've got a rail driver console, let me know, because I would like to know. So if you do have one, and let me know what you think of it as well. Whether it works really well, how long you've had it. Apparently the design hasn't changed for years and years and years. And I'm pretty sure that the rail console was originally created for, there's a pole that needs to be moved, was originally created for Microsoft Train Sim, as far as I'm aware. So yeah, I'm definitely suffering a lot of huge frame rate issues. There we go. You can see that, especially coming through that area that we've just been through, which was just around here. around through this area, I got some major frame rate issues, and you can see it happening now as well. So all right, we are nearly, that's quite a long trip, that one actually. We are nearly at the food processing plant. So I'm just going to prep up a little bit, and we're going to call the food processing plant, which is number 2. And we are going to go services number 3, deliver number 4, delivery number 3, no goods type that can be delivered accepted by this station. Hang on a sec. Let's go back into the map for a sec. It accepts grain. Oh, it accepts flour. Okay, we've made a big boo-boo. All right, let's move to the Hanover refinery and see what happens there. Okay, so it must be this food processing plant that accepts. Oh no, it's a grain mill. I am such a dork. All right. Okay, so we need to go to a grain mill after this to drop off those other ones. All right, that makes sense. See, I just completely and utterly destroyed that. We should have picked up carriages of animals, of livestock. So I'm going to need to get this stuff somewhere. Okay, so it is pretty well miles away. It's actually down this way. So we're going to have to head down there and drop that off afterwards. But there you go. See, Simi not, and there's another one up there, a grain mill up there. Simi not taking care and concentrating on what he's supposed to be doing. So let's just go through the food processing plant, services 3, station access 2. We'll get that station access, excellent, and we'll roll through here now that we're on our way through. That, guys, was a massive mistake, but I'm willing to take that one on the shoulder. Oh, we're going to struggle to get up here, aren't we? Gonna get some power into it. Come on. I didn't realize that not all food processing plants. Oh no, it was grain we've got though, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh well, anyway, there we go. Let's just go through here. Roll through here, and I will. This has been a very long trip so far, and I've just made it even longer. So we'll roll straight through here at 50. This is going to slow us down a little bit as well, but at least we don't have to go around that big loop going around there. So bypassing Frankfurt Forest across to Hanover Refinery, I'm hoping that we can actually drop our carriages off. We may have to. I'm not sure. We'll have to see what happens. That's going to be very interesting because we have our oil on the first 6 carriages, and we've got our grain on the last 6. So hopefully it accepts what we're giving them, or we might be in a little bit of trouble, mightn't we? All right, guys, we're coming into the Hanover Refinery now. I'm just trying to slow this thing down. I just went down a little bit of a hill here. So I'm just trying to slow it down enough to be able to... Okay, this should be all right. Let's go into Hanover Refinery. Services 3. Let's take a little bit of break off now and let him roll. There we go. That should be okay. Deliver number 4. Delivery number 3. Crude oil number 2. And we have 6 carriages of crude oil, which is number 4. Deliver automatically because we want... there we go. Beautiful. Because we want that progression in our city. All right, so it's been a way overnight trip, hasn't it? But working very well. So what are we going to do? Let's have a look. Let's see where... So we could go to the left here, couldn't we? Yeah, we can go to the left. So what? Yep. So we might head in that way and deliver it that way. I'm just going to roll in slowly, try and get across to the left so that we can looking for that mobile phone tower. it's an indication of where the thing is. If I keep it left, I'm pretty sure it's around that track over there. So it wants us to go straight through. I don't want to go straight through because we do need to turn around because I need to get this grain over to the mill as well. So let's roll through here. Now I'm interested to see what actually happens here. Like what is going to happen in regards to with the other carriages that we have on board. I'm guessing that it will just remove those and reattach those ones. I'm thinking that that's what it's going to do. I don't know. Alright, so what we can do now is we can also go into the map. We can remove that because we are here, and just to remind myself how much of a dork I am, I'm going to put that one in there. And just remember, guys, I leave this stuff. I leave my mess ups and my mistakes and all that type of stuff in these videos. I don't cut them out. So it is what it is. You know, I made a mistake, and I'm not going to cut that out. I'm just going to admit to the mistake and leave it at that. So we're just going to roll up here because we are going to need to turn around and head back out again at some point. So once I've got these carriages, here we go, they're all coming in now. It is a pretty long train, so 12 is going to be the maximum of carriages that you can take in this. I don't know whether it's going to change in the future, but the reason being is because 12 carriages is pretty well the limit for the yards and stuff that you actually go into. The yards and the stations and all that type of stuff. So let's get this thing stopped up here, and I'm going to be interested to see what happens. I'm going to be very interested to see what happens here. So let's deliver these. All right, 145,000 euros for that, and it has just it has indeed put our grain carts on there, and that's actually really good because now we know that we can take a mixture of carriages and it will sort that stuff out when we deliver. So if we've delivered to the Hanover refinery now, there, and we go back into here and we have a look at cities, then Hanover should have increased a little bit, so it's at 30% now. So the mouse cord got stuck. These guys know I love this engine, love it. So indeed, multi-deliveries are a possibility, provided that you aren't a dork like me and make the mistake of trying to take the wrong product to the wrong place. So there you go. And being somebody who plays Farm Sim so much, you would think that I would realise that. All right, so let's fix all on this. Do we need refueling? Yes, 8,000 worth of refueling. Let's reverse the train direction, go back to the game, and I am going to leave this episode here, guys. Before I go, let's have a look at what our employees are doing at the moment. She's having an event. What's her event? I must have missed the pop-up. I wonder what's happened. Something has happened there. That's nearly fixed. Okay, that's interesting. It'd be good if it would show what the event was down here. That would be pretty cool. I don't think she still hasn't leveled up, has she? Blimey, she's bloody slow. Seriously, maybe it pays to pay more for somebody. All right, so beautiful. I don't think where we are now. I don't think there's. Well, so they've got crude oil wagons. Oh, we're going past anywhere that we could drop crude oil off at, because that would be a good one, but it doesn't look like we are. That's kind of in the wrong direction. And that's what I want to get it to the point. I want to get it to the point where stuff is processing enough that See that stuff that we dropped off there. They're starting to produce meat from those wagons that we did there. Yeah, that's we've got heating oil over there, so we need to go to a refinery. But that's the status that I want to get it into. I want to get it to the point where we're throwing goods around left, right, and center, and when you drop something off, you can pick something up. Because sometimes if I'm driving, say, from here down to here to pick up some flour or something like that, then or pick up some food or something like that to take to a warehouse, then that's a waste if I don't have any carriages on board. So I'm kind of looking forward to getting it to that status. But for now, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to take this grain down. I'm not going to make you guys suffer it, although I might add it on the end of the video. We'll see. But if I don't, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you next time.